Hello and welcome back to another Indie Sunday. Today we're going to be playing the demo to Cyber Manhunt. I don't really know much about the game. I've downloaded the demo by now like 2 months ago, so for all of the demos I downloaded back then, I've pretty much completely forgotten what the games are actually about. Apart from that, I had to, well, there was a small intro sequence that I could not show you because you know, the game volume was like 7 times too loud. So I had to turn that down. For that, I had to wait for the options menu. That's always annoying, isn't it? When you start a game, and the first thing that happens is it plays any kind of, what is it even called? Like an intro sequence. And you have no way to change any options before that. You can't change screen resolution, you can't change sound volume, you can't change anything, and then there's no way for you to see that again. Maybe I could see it again if I restarted the game. I just don't really want to. Anyway, Cyber Manhunt. Let's see, there was also like a warning for apparently some things that could make you feel uncomfortable, recommended to be played or viewed over the age of 16, and yeah, so, you know, standard warnings. Anyway, new user. Well, also, funny thing, the game actually said something about, you know, we hope this teaches people about, you know, privacy and data security and stuff like that. So, we're gonna be random person number 77. Username cannot be changed. That is okay with me. That is a username I've never used anywhere else. Yes, it's on video. Literally, it doesn't matter. It's a joke. But sure, we're random person number 77.
Gaudi, the capital of the Republic of Bolivia, is the only metropolis in the country with 100%.
Titan Matrix, located in Gauti, is the largest data network company in the country.
Social platform Facebook and messaging app HiDog.
That looks like it could use some work.
Recently, there's been a spike in cases of online fraudulent marriages.
The government published a white paper on wildlife protection.
Many recent suicide cases of teenagers have aroused concern in society. Investigations show
Experts call on people to maintain a positive mentality, handle pressure calmly.
System
Several
status
government
overload
departments
seems to
will publish
fit.
The latest white paper.
Alleged database
One
breached a
charity
video
Female
website.
doctor
The
made a
movie script
mistake.
is a
Woman's
piece of
private
corrections
information.
scandal
A
in
high
the
school
national
student
prison
was
in
alleged
Colorado.
database breached a video
Female
website.
doctor
The
made a
movie script
mistake.
is a
Woman's
piece of
private
corrections
information. A
scandal in
high
the
school
national
student was
prison in
accused of
Baltimore.
The
shoplifting.
system is overloaded and will restart soon. The system is restarting. Ashley Clayson. Just out of curiosity, I want to see how long I can just ignore her and make my point about what I said earlier regarding that needing some work. What I meant with that was not that it was in any way bad idea. In fact, I quite like it. The only problem I had with it was that I get how it was kind of just fast forwarding and like overloading us with information. But what annoyed me was that it had 3 separate sort of text boxes in quotation marks for subtitles, and it went through them when the actual voice lines didn't. The actual voice lines went through one text box. That just doesn't make much sense to me. Anyway, Ashley, sure.
Hey, my name is Ashley Clayson, CIO of Titan Matrix.
CIO. What is CIO? Company. I don't know.
I'm mainly responsible for data and information management. You can call me Ashley.
Okay.
We're quite impressed by your background, but there's a final test before we can make you an offer. So please take it seriously. We hope you will be able to join us and change the world together.
Ambitious. Okay, what should I do?
Although our database has collected over 1 billion bytes of user data, many important details are still missing.
Who measures data in bytes if it's like of this size? 1 billion bytes. What is that in gigabyte or terabyte? 1 billion bytes. That's 1 million kilobytes, which is shit. It's not much data, isn't it? Now that I think about it. Like barely anything at all. Unless I'm like, I mean it is, I've not slept well. I might not be very up to the task mathematically, but anyway, I think this is like minuscule.
We need more people with hacking skills to help Titan investigate and improve these data.
These data. Are you sure I can do this job?
Of course. I will explain the details later. But for now, that's all you need to know.
Also, always a pet peeve of mine if the subtitles don't match what is being said.
Before you officially start working, let's have a warm-up. The company will evaluate your ability based on this test, so do your best.
Okay. Sounds interesting.
Your mission is to hack into the data center of Titan. Consider it a testing of our security system.
Also something that I'd like to bring up, because I've had these discussions at work before. It's not really a good option if you give users, or in this case players, the option to click exactly one choice, because they're not making a choice. I know the thought behind it is you're the person who's saying something, so you should be interacting with something. But in that case, why not just make it like 3 options? Even if they don't really change anything other than the dialogue that is coming back from the NPC you're talking to. Because this just feels unnecessary.
Of course, this won't be an easy task. After all, we hired Chief AI Scientist Tom Blanco to personally design the system.
Ooh, Tom Blanco.
But an excellent hacker like yourself should have no problem completing the task. The easiest way to hack into the data center is by obtaining the admin key of the remote network. But you should know that the administrator's info is encrypted, and I won't reveal any of the info to you. But we do have his nickname on Toothbook, TC191. You will have to look up his other information, which should be a walk in the park for you. I'm
Sure.
sure you won't let us down.
It sounds like my kind of thing. Your mission target will be displayed here. Collecting useful clues will increase the progress of the mission. When it reaches 100%, you can submit the mission. Target known. We can start the first mission. Okay. Nickname TC191. The collected clues will be stored in a shared folder and classified, based on the logos after the clues. Choose from available methods to conduct social work. If there is multiple character information. If there is information from multiple characters, you can click on the avatar here to switch among characters. Search this keyword in the browser and see what you can get. Click on the clue and then copy. Open the browser. Paste the go. Shopping, iMeet, and happy sharing. Paste the keyword into the search box. I can do Control V. I like that. Okay, TC191 Toothbook. It is also important to check the content in the search results. Obviously not every result is relevant to our target. Tom 5A air-powered water heater. Enjoy warmth even at -30°C. That's our thing. Click on the Toothbook link to enter the social network of the target person. But what if I want to buy a powered water heater? I can't buy a powered water heater. Please read carefully and find every piece of useful information. Okay, he's not very popular. 23 likes, 19 subscribed. Not a thing. He likes basketball. He's an internet practitioner. And he's located in Gauti. Today is a good day. It is said that working hard will definitely be rewarded. 10 likes, 10 hearts, no comments, no shares. The global environment continues to deteriorate. Look up and see the color of the sky above us, which has changed from pure blue to blue-gray. Are you still driving today? Anger. Know about you, but if I'm looking outside the window, I see a beautiful clear blue sky. Just sucks to live in a city, I guess. Recent visitors, Olivia Chacon, fashion design. Sounds like a fashion design name. And Rezaul Islam, lumberjack. Related homepage, Argentine Hebi and Karabokrp. What are these names? This seems to be the real name of the target person, which can be collected into the shared folder. Are you Thomas Conway? Perhaps the way you speak is the same as 20 years ago. Who are you? I mean TC Thomas Conway. Not exactly a very anonymous alias, but I guess. In the game you need to find useful clues. After clicking on the clue, the collect button will appear. By using the collect function, you can collect the clue into the shared folder. Yep, let's collect that. And the way he speaks is the same as 20 years ago, so he's at least 20 years old. Alright. Continue to investigate this Toothbook account. There may be other useful information. What else is there? The rainy season this year is so long. I hate this terrible weather. The rain's great. Is the rainy season beginning? Well, I mean, it's apparently been over a month. Have a drink. Each photo contains a lot of information. It's 1980. Is that implying that he's like 41 now? Is that a photo of him as a baby? Possibly. Birthday photo. Collect the picture into the shared folder, click on the clue to view the full picture. Using the collect useful clues function, you can look up useful clues in the picture. Collect the clue found on the picture into the shared folder. Yep. Open. Collect useful information. I mean, it's not that hard to read that date there. Okay, the 24 is hard to read, I'll give you that much. Alright, once you have the real name and supplementary information of the target person, you can use Titan's personal information database to obtain more privacy detail. Now let's launch the database and conduct a search. Sure. Titan. Attention, before using this database, please review the special disclaimer thoroughly. By using the database, you acknowledge that you have read, understood, and agree with the terms. Database. It contains a large amount of citizen data of the Republic of Olivia. Only Titan Matrix can legally use that data. 2. Warning. Any unauthorized operation will constitute an infringement of trade secrets. The use of the database must be for commercial purposes only, and personal use will be prosecuted. Any form of dissemination will violate Olivia's criminal laws and will be prosecuted. This database contains a large... To use the database, the real name of the target person must be available. Enter real name and any one piece of supplementary information. Then you can search for the target information in the database. After successfully obtaining the information, collect it into the shared folder. So this is essentially a sort of like a screen that was injected into the program that disallows you from just going through all of the data indiscriminately, and means that you have to know exactly what you're looking for to find it. Which, as someone who's very curious, would annoy me. Alright. It's Thomas Conway. And I guess we'll give that as supplementary information. Permission denied? Okay. We found information on a target person. Collect it quickly. Why quickly? Anyway. Mail. Telephone number, address, email, ID number, and high talk account. Sure. course he uses the same number for his short nickname as he does for his email address, to make sure he stays completely anonymous. What is even the point of not just having your nickname be Thomas Conway at this point? Congratulations, you got his email address. Mailbox is always important, many useful clues may be hidden in it. We still need a password to log into the mailbox, we have enough personal detail. Now try the cracking tool to generate the password based on his details. Okay. Enter the corresponding information of the target person. When the success rate reaches 100%, the person's common password can be generated. Common password can be used in email, HighTalk, Toothbook, and so on. So this is basically cracking passwords for dumb people. Not as in for dumb people that want to crack the password, but for dumb people creating the password in the first place. Honestly, if your password relates to any of your bog standard private information, change your password. Honestly. It doesn't have to be like, because it doesn't really matter anyway. If you just type in like random letters and numbers and special things like question marks and stuff, it doesn't have to be that. Just choose something that you'll remember. Might as well, I don't know, if you want to make a sentence that you'll not forget. Just as long as it's a decent length and you keep a separate password for each account you use. Use a password manager, or just note down, like have a notebook with your passwords and keep that in your room at home. That's probably the safest thing to do, because let's be real, unless you've got a fucked up private life, no one that lives with you in your house is going to want to steal your passwords. But that's the safest place for them to be. And if your house gets broken into, just change your passwords. Okay. Rambled on enough. I can't continue with tab. Okay. Not ideal. Oh, Jesus Christ. AG. Can I just copy paste that? Yes. Okay, let's do that. No. Oh, fuck it. Bracket. Now collect the password. Okay. We have the email address and password. You can log into the mailbox of the target to have a look. It's not how password cracking works, but sure. The default user in your email account is your mailbox. You can log in at any time. If you want to log into another person's mailbox, you need to fill in the correct email account and password. But what if I want to log into my own email account? I don't know my own password. I guess so. Okay. Conway191@uu.com. Still annoyed that I can't continue with tab. Tom C 1980. This looks like the business mailbox of the target. A closer investigation may reveal his colleagues and other important clues. If you can take advantage of his interpersonal relationship, you will have the opportunity to get the access key by phishing. Okay. Hello, Thomas Conway. I saw you in Toothbook, remember me? Bowman, your high school classmate. I haven't seen you anywhere. I don't know if you're still using this mailbox. Contact me if you see this. Did he get a reply? Yes. Wow, it's you. Long time no see. Let's chat on HighTalk. Add my account. 903020405. Okay. And staff evaluation. Hello, Mr. Conway. The application you submitted has been received by the HR department. Now, Mr. Tom Blanco, the chief of your department, needs to evaluate your work. We will contact you again when you pass. Please be patient. And from Blanco, Thomas, I received the employee evaluation form from the HR department. You've always been the hardest working one in our department, and I will give you a fair review, but you have to wait. I have to go to Demanra on business for a few days. I should come back on the 20th. I encountered some complex problems and have to deal with it first. And great thank you so much to that. Let's compose an email. No. Anything in the trash? Not even anything in the trash. And I can't even write an email. Okay, wait. I guess we'll log that. Okay. I guess we'll log back in. Maybe I needed to actually get some clues. Is there anything? What am I even looking for? Obtain the access key. None of this seems particularly relevant. Oh, I guess this one, yeah. My bad. It should have stood out to me more. Alright. Anything else in there? I don't think so. No, this is just incoming. Alright. Let's close the database. Do I have a high talk application somewhere? When the phishing condition is fulfilled, you can pose as a fake character to phish the target person. During the phishing process, different choice will affect the trust of the target person on you. The stronger the trust, the better the chance of getting the desired clues. Okay. Before phishing, you'd better browse the target's mailbox again and remember the key information. Any inaccurate comments will alert the target and fail the mission. Okay. Whatever, I'll check it once again then. No. Copy. Form from the HR department. The Manra on business for a few days, should come back on the 20th. I mean, he says a few days, that's 18 days. That's not just a few days. And complex problems on the 2nd of August, of October. Alright, let's start the phishing. Close the database. Hey Thomas, this is Tom Blanco. Hello, Mr. Blanco. What's going on tonight? About business trips. Let's talk to him. How's his business trip going? It's about this business trip, because I was in a hurry. I forgot to take the notebook that I use daily in the company. Wait, so what we're doing is predicting instead of actually talking. Okay. I forgot to take the notebook that I use daily in the company. Now I need to log into the back end of the system, but I can't remember the administrator key. Can you help me? Sorry to hear that. Which city are you in now? Demanra. Oh, I'm so stupid. I'm impersonating Tom Blanco, not Thomas Conway. Yeah, sorry. I just arrived in Demanra. Oh, when will you come back? On the 20th. Expect to return on the 20th. Sorry, I know my question is a little offending, but it's for safety after all. This is what you taught me. I'm so glad you have this kind of security awareness. Could you tell me the administrator key now? Of course, the key is TK 385058375987698VMX, which I just told you over a messaging app. So about that safety. Okay. You know what? Fire him. Got it. Thank you. This can help me a lot. Collected. Once you get the information we need, you can submit all the collected information, after which your mission is completed. Submit.
You did not let us down.
Random person number 77.
The operation is perfect. Our senior management is quite happy with your ability.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome. You are now part of Titan.
I can't wait to start the job. Mission time 22 minutes. Target completed. Apparently I've missed out on one information. Don't really know what. Obtain the target person's name and birthday information through browsing Toothbook. Use database and cracking tools to generate the common password of target person. After logging into the target mailbox, we got the details of no one. Act like the target person's superior and get the administrator access key by phishing. Yep. Save the game progress and continue. That looks like a sniper shot is gonna come right at his head. Oh no, he just jumped off. Okay. Well, it was death either way, I guess. October 14th. The death of the programmer. Bit slow. You could increase the speed there just a tiny bit. I like that it just prompts you to click continue with a little mouse on the bottom right. It's not very intrusive, but it also tells you, hey, dude, just, you know, cutscene's over, click. I've got hacking and anonymous here now, and high talk now. Okay, Ashley.
Hey, good to see you again. Since you have completed the test mission perfectly, we can directly go to the real mission.
Mm-hmm.
The official mission is way more complicated than you think.
Is it? I expect to do something challenging.
Excellent. We need you to investigate the death of a software engineer. He is the founder of an IT company. It would be great if you could also dig up secrets on the company.
Okay. How does this relate to our company?
That's not your concern. You are on a need-to-know basis only.
This feels highly illegal.
Remember, this is your first mission. Focus on completing the mission, understand?
Yep. I get it.
I will send the mission information to you by email. I hope you can complete it successfully. Don't let me down.
Alright. On October the 13th, researchers at cybersecurity firm Hacken claimed to have recently found a publicly accessible database containing 150 gigabyte of private data. Again, not really that big, but it's not bad, to be honest. It's not bad. After careful review, it is believed the database belongs to Titan Matrix and contains sensitive information such as real legal names, dates of birth, home addresses, phone numbers, email addresses, occupations, high talk and Toothbook account details, etc. Hawkins stated that it is unclear how long the database has been made public on the internet, how many people have been affected, whether anyone has access to the leaked server, or if people affected have been notified of the incident. This is the worst data breach since 2019. It's the worst database since last Monday. The data breach. Okay, welcome to Titan Matrix. I like how I'm able to move around windows. I don't know, just feels nice. Hello, congratulations, you passed the test and are now a part of Titan. I will send you the target information by email going forward. I hope it helps. I may check the information you uploaded to the shared folder anytime. Oh, of course this is not meant to monitor you, but rather just to know your work progress and to assist you, which is monitoring me in a roundabout way. Here is the news related to the mission. You can click the link to have a look. Finally, hope we will have a good collaboration. Link to the news, okay. You know, that censorship is very useless. You're aware of that, aren't you? Anyway, breakingnews.com, Kapil Modi. DFOS founder Kapil Modi committed suicide. Do it. Today, some people posted that Kapil Modi... Okay. Put that over here. CEO of DFOS committed suicide by jumping off the building where the company is located on the internet. What? by jumping off the building where the company is located on the internet. That sentence does not make sense. The reason of suicide is suspected to be related to his ex-wife. Weirdly phrased, but still okay. The reporter learned from the police that the deceased did indeed commit suicide by jumping off the building. His family reported the case and the police are currently investigating. This attracted attention among netizens. It is reported that Modi and his ex-wife Lisa Snyder met and married through the dating site iMeet. Lisa said she had been assaulted by Modi after marriage, therefore she asked Modi for 10 million in compensation. Modi suffered a major blow as a result. The company was also affected. Dayforce's service currently has 70 million users and greatly influenced Olivia, but Dayforce has not issued any statement until now. What exactly is Dayforce? What kind of company is it? I don't really know, but considering it apparently has 70 million users, 10 million should really not be that much for the company CEO. Just saying. Anyway. Was there anything else I could collect here? It doesn't look like it. On the 8th of October. So this has already been 6 days ago. Okay. I don't have any other dates from him right now. Okay. What is anonymous? Telephone recording, no calling targets currently. Okay. No fishing targets. I have little to no information on him. And I don't have enough for the database either. Yeah. Yeah, I have no supplementary information. What is this? This seems odd. Why did Modi commit? Oh. Okay. That's interesting. So it's like an overview of, okay, these are the things that you need to figure out. You have the news of his death here. What did the deceased say? What did the lawyer say? Go see who is on iMeet. What did the police say? His mailbox. Get clues. Oh yeah, right. I forgot about that. First step first, always. This needs to disappear. This should not be a thing. You should only have a 1 here if there's an email that has not been read. Anyway. Browser. Apil Modi. Modi programmer on Toothbook and Lisa Snyder's legal team issued a legal statement. DFOS found a Kapil Modi committed suicide. That's what we've already read. Basketball Morning Post. Harvey Modi withdrawn due to ligament injury. That's what I want to read. Search failed, no result. What do you mean search failed, no result? According to a report about Buffalo's team, the power forward Harvey Modi announced the withdrawal of the season due to a back injury. He will miss the remaining seasons of the playoff. Okay. Sure, we'll look on his Toothbook. Let's start at the bottom, like you actually should do. Okay, working overtime with a hamburger as my companion. 0 comments, 42 shares. Okay. Recently, someone recommended me to join iMeet. Is this type of dating site reliable? The recommended girl is very good. Okay. Anyway, we'll collect that information. The Toothbook ID and also the alias. Alias? Nickname. Our app is online. Exciting moment. Apparently not a lot of people are very excited by it. It's been 2 months since I registered on iMeet and spent 50,000 euros to become a premium VIP customer. But why did they recommend this kind of swing for the fence? Excuse me, what the fuck? 50,000 euros to become a premium VIP customer. I mean, I guess if you want to appeal to the super rich, it's not a terrible business move. I mean, it's from their end, it's a great business move. I just doubt that at an entrance rate of 50,000 euros, you're actually gonna get many people. And I guess the happiness of those people will therefore not be very high, and the satisfaction with the product. Anyway, on the last day of 2020, I'm still working. I'd like to see that picture. I apparently do not get to see the picture. Apparently, the picture is irrelevant. Although it looks like there would be a lot of relevant data on this, but okay. Pleasant evening. Does look pleasant. 19,885 comments. 46,000 likes. Okay then. Well, you won't even admit that you're in a relationship. Who will believe that you are right? The restaurant looks luxurious. Is this the way you deceive women? Bastard. Eating, traveling, all old tricks. What on earth are they talking about? What? Something. I feel like I've lost it here. Something's just not adding up. I love Lisa. Just 4 months and you already showed your true face. Stop fooling us, you liar. I believe you used to be a good man. Okay, these are all on the same day. So I'm meant to believe that, okay. He's been cyberbullied to hell and back, and that's why he committed suicide. I see. I've been under a lot of pressure at work recently, but I feel much better after listening to Barbie Saya's songs. Barbie Saya's Crime and Punishment has been playing non-stop in the past few days. Nightmare. You're not pure, but still sling mud on your wife. Disgusting. You're your wife's nightmare. What's the point of saying so much? If it is true, why don't you call the police? I believe you're innocent. Be strong. Let your wife go. That would count as a good deed. What happened? Do you all believe that I'm an evil? You're all standing on the side of that woman, and it is me who is really going to die now. She lied about her marriage to me before getting married and took 10 million euros and a house from me after the divorce. I have nothing left. Good, I will go die now. You got what you want. Go to hell, even God won't forgive you. Haha, isn't it embarrassing that no one is stopping you from jumping off the building? Cut this act. So much talk. Wait, this is after he's already died, isn't it? Yeah, he committed suicide on the 8th of October. This is 4 days after. What? God, anonymous people on the internet. Ugh. So much talking. Why don't you just jump and we will call you an ambulance? Dude, this is 4 days after he's died. Isn't this Mr. Modi, the CEO of Defos? 10 million euros should be nothing for him, right? Okay, I guess I did say that too. Then you should just take your own life. What are they all so mad about? I don't get it. Let me read through that again. Ex-wife. Oh. Can apparently use that too. Okay. Lisa said, oh yeah, she had been assaulted by Modi after marriage. Okay. That does seem like a typical internet reaction to that kind of news. Yep. Okay. What are the others? Lisa Snyder's legal team issued a legal statement. The death of Kapil Modi, the CEO of Defos, has been widely discussed online. Here is the latest update. This morning, the report alone from JN Lawyer Law Firm that Kapil Modi's ex-wife Lisa Snyder has hired a legal advisor team to handle all legal matters related to Kapil Modi's suicide. Since October the 7th, her ex-husband committed suicide after describing his marriage experience on a social platform which has attracted social attention. She was also insulted by many internet users. Therefore, a lawyer team has been entrusted to issue a legal statement requesting people to stop cyber violence. This is the full text of the statement. Okay. First of all, we regret the passing of Mr. Kapil Modi and express our sympathy to his family. However, recently netizens deliberately published insults and defamation against Miss Lisa. These behaviors have seriously affected Miss Lisa's physical and mental health. Thus, on behalf of Miss Lisa, we made the following responses to some comments. 1. Mr. Modi assaulted violence on Miss Lisa many times during their marriage. The most serious one was on August the 9th. 2021, which caused physical injuries. Therefore, Miss Lisa proposed divorce. Okay. 2. Miss Lisa and Mr. Modi negotiated a divorce agreement on October 2nd, 2021. Mr. Modi agreed to give 10 million euros and a villa to Miss Lisa as divorce compensation. 3. In the negotiation of divorce, the communication between them was very harmonious, without any excessive behavior, and Mr. Modi's mood is stable. 4. Miss Lisa had a short marriage before marrying Mr. Modi. Her ex-husband was Robert Cohen, but this fact had been informed of Mr. Modi before marriage and there was no concealment. Based on the facts above, we issue the following solemn statement. 1. To inform people who posted, shared and commented on the wrong information related to the above content, please remove all relevant infringing content immediately. 2. For those who refuse to stop infringement, we will execute the right to litigation. Alright. That just brings me back to one of my standard opinions about the internet, is that people should be held accountable for what they say on the internet, especially if it goes into death threats and things like that. Because this is basically a situation where two people got married, something fucked up happened, you know, it's just based on this information, you don't really have the full picture. You know, people are going to take sides. Some people are going to say, obviously, she's the victim here. She's been physically assaulted. Some other people are going to say, well, she's just trying to get money out of him because she's a gold digger and it's not even true. She didn't get assaulted. People are always going to take sides. But once this gets to actually making threats, it's gone too far. Because, you know, outside of all this online thing going on, you know, they've had that situation, they've worked it out. She gets 10 million in a villa, he gets, you know, freedom, I guess, technically, and everything's fine, I guess. And then the internet happened. Anyway, we've read that already. Okay, I think we've got enough now to have his name and supplementary information. Let's just go with Modi program. God damn it, programmer. Failed. Okay. Apparently that's not good enough. And let's use that then, I guess. Failed again. Okay. Well, then. Let's open this picture with many important clues. See how many important clues there are. A lot of them, apparently. Lisa was once married to Robert Cohen. Yep. Modi's emotions had been stable earlier, nothing unusual. Lisa denied the concealment of marriage history. 10 million euros was the alimony Modi agreed to. And Lisa was abused by Modi on August 9th, leaving her with facial wounds. Okay. Search similar pictures. I apparently can't search similar pictures. Okay. None of this really is like... I mean, I can put that in there, but it's not gonna get me anything. Obviously. What else do we have? None of that is really gonna help. I mean, we can try to crack it, but not gonna be much. Like, you can put that in there and put that in there and then try to crack it. And it obviously failed because it's not at 100%. What else can I do? I can look for her too. I meet true love now, Lisa Snyder, and the Toothbook account as well. And Tim Snyder from 102 BC to 54 BC. The 15th king and the last king of the kingdom of Pellet was born in June 102 BC and died of illness in September 54 BC. I want to read that. Oh, God damn it. Anyway, let's read her Toothbook. Only visible to friends.
Lisa's Toothbook has access restrictions. It is not easy to get her information.
Yes, I know.
If we can find a way to log into her Toothbook, we will see all the posts. Perhaps the password reset function can help us.
Yeah, in a bit. Let's collect that for now. Sweet Lisa. Alright. Login. Password reset. And this is our Toothbook ID. An email has been sent to your email address. Lisa. Again, very secretive. Please follow the instructions to reset your password. Okay. But we can't access the email yet. We'll get to that, I guess. There's all her private information. God damn it. Okay. From Gaudi, 33 years old. Prefer men from Gauti. Okay, she can't even spell correctly. Between the age of 30 and 38 years old. High talk ID as well. I'll happily take that. I hope to find my own Mr. Right. Height, well, preferences. I was like, how is she between 170 and 187? It's her preferences. Lifestyle, no smoking, no drinking, she's single. For some reason, calling that fertility just feels really wrong. I don't know if it's just me, but that just doesn't feel right. She's 170. So yeah, obviously she wants a man taller than her. She has a bachelor, no religion, and she weighs 51 kilograms. Relatively thin. Hobbies, selfie. Okay. Chance to meet your true love. By the way. No search yourself for couple movie. Okay. I see. This should be enough information to get something out of a database. Yeah. It's missing the yes, I have read the damn agreement, just don't show it to me again button. Supplementary information to email. Birthday 18th of November 1988. She's female, has the phone number St. Lodi Road. Alright, collect what I don't have yet. Alright, that should now be enough to crack her. Her name, her ID number, her date of birth, her telephone number, her house number, and her nickname. Crack her. These people. Lisa 88. Where's the 49 coming from? That's the only thing where I'm like, okay. I should have clicked on collect the information. Not quite sure where the 49 is coming from. And that's the end of her ID number. Obviously. Sure. Okay, so we've got her password. That means we can log into her internet account. Can't we just log into her Toothbook? Based on that? Do we need her? email account? Does she actually use two different oh, she actually uses two different passwords. There's her email. Of course. Exclusive benefits for VIP members. Cherbury. VIP Membership Day. We are always grateful to have met you. We have prepared exclusive gifts for each VIP member. You're invited to experience the April D Premium Perfume. You can go to any store to collect your gift and experience more. I go luxury trading. Okay. Happy sharing order notification. An authentic C brand chain bag as worn. 27.4k. And it's 50% off. Only worn twice. Looking to sell at 50% off original price. Okay. GD Bank annual statement attachment. Okay. She has received a shitload of money from her husband. That is safe to say. And she has actually not spent much of it. To her credit, she's just racked up a lot of it. That being said, I would not be so sure that money has come out of Kapil Modi's account on his own. I would guess that perhaps there's something shady going on here. But we'll see. Okay, she's bought some high heels, yep. I meet member service monthly recommendation. Dear VIP, we would like to recommend the following high quality users to you based on your preferences. Archer, Basil, Matt, Jared, Elroy, and Bruce. You may modify your preferences at any time. Recommendations of high quality users will be made every month until you find your true love. You can always contact your dedicated customer service for help. Okay. You know, just pointing out that actually I'm not even sure if they were still... No, they were definitely... She was definitely still married at this point. 100%. Demand letter has been sent. She's connected to James Joyce, who is her lawyer. Hello, Lisa. I've sent a demand letter to Mr. Modi. I believe he will contact you soon. Milk-colored long dress. Okay. And the password has been reset. She's not sent anything, which I assume means she deleted everything. Alright. There we go. Welcome back. Also not 100% realistic. This shouldn't just log you straight back in. It should give you, you know, some sort of mask of entry where you need to type in your new password. But anyway. All the way down. Happiness filled with buying and buying. Okay. Happy weekend. Is that a window? I can't really tell. Can I click on any of these? No. Celebrating my best friend's birthday. Okay. I feel good things coming up. Apparently those good things coming up are lipsticks. Traveling is the best way for me to relax. Sunbathing. Oh, okay. Of course, you better collect the lewd photos.
Looks like Lisa is in a good mood lately. I can't believe she was assaulted by Modi. By the way, do you remember when the assault happened according to her?
Yes. A day before... was it August? Yep, a day after the assault. Leaving her with facial wounds. You know, I don't really see any facial wounds there, you know? Have an afternoon tea with my bestie. Hey old buddy, this is Walker. Remember, I've heard about your situation. Call me anytime at 021 498 4937 if you need help. You'll get a call, don't you worry about that.
Is this person an old classmate of Lisa? Interesting. He may know something about Lisa's past. You can make an anonymous call by using a fake identity and see what he knows.
Okay. I'm really sad. I didn't expect that breaking up with Modi would hit him so hard, that the injury he inflicted on me cannot be easily erased. The honest man in everyone's eyes always abused me when there is no one else. When I cried all over with bruises, he would kneel and beg me to forgive him and gave me a bundle of money. He always dealt with it in this way. He was too emotional to communicate and get along with, so I finally chose to be brave and decided to divorce him. But I didn't expect that even after death he would still not let me go. He even accused me of embezzling his money. Yet that totally came out of nowhere. Sure, your bank accounts are just totally don't support that. That's what he gave me after he beat me at home. I don't lack money, I just want to get a real heart. This marriage hurt me and made me real tired. Really tired. Okay. How pitiful, but you're a brave girl and will find true love one day. Cheer up, you must not let the man who committed domestic violence haunt you. Objectively, both sides hold their own words, and it is very difficult to tell who is lying. There we go, someone with a bit of common sense. Let me give you a hug. Cheer up. You should use you showed us the real demon. Okay. Where do we go from here? Yeah, let's... maybe not quite yet. Where do we go next? Got most of her data. Could do some fishing. Is her password gonna be the same here? No. Of course. Well, let's do some fishing then. Or actually, let's maybe do that first. Walker Sobek.
Hello, who is this?
Interview as a journalist. Hello, I am Mike, a global news journalist. I heard
Journalist?
that you...
I don't remember we had any connection before. How did you find me?
These are always... You don't make choices like that in video games. That is not a good idea. Be honest is fine. That is a good choice. Say something else. Tell the player what that option is going to say. You don't have to tell me, okay, if you do this option and that or that is going to happen. If he's going to say, oh, I looked through the phone book and found your name or something, then tell me he's going to say that. Then I know it's a terrible idea and I can choose something else. I don't know if he's going to say, oh, you know, I was 2 years below you in school, and I looked through the yearbook, and when I heard the news, I remembered you, and I'm going through classmates of hers to just see what they've got to say about her. Like, give a good excuse. Don't go. The other thing that she could say is, I don't know. I found your phone number in a bathroom stall at McDonald's. I'm still gonna do that, say something else, and I want to know what is going to be said. I just want to find
You have
out.
not answered my question. How did you get my contact information?
See, that's exactly the point. That is a shit answer. It's honestly, I thought I came up with a terrible excuse of I found your number in a toilet bathroom stall. That's better than this, because at least it's a reason. At least it's an explanation. This is just shit. Yeah, tell her. That's what you should have done to begin with. Tell a lie. Found you for some.
I
Come
won't
up with a
believe you
better
unless
lie.
you have a reasonable explanation. Journalists like you are just after explosive headlines at all costs. I have nothing to say.
Come up with something that's not absolute garbage. Okay.
I will give you one more chance. I hope you will not let me down.
Yep, I'll try it again. Those are things that annoy me as a player. That is not something that you should have in your game. It's an unclear option. It's not that the result is unclear, it's that the option is unclear, which is always an awful game design choice. Alright. Yeah,
Hello.
go on.
Who is this? Journalist? I
Be
don't
honest.
It seems that I have posted the phone number. The interview is fine, but you have to make sure to report it truthfully, and I hope this is an anonymous interview.
Alright. The problem I will report exactly what you tell means your name will not appear in the reports. About Lisa. You seem to have a good relationship with Lisa. Could you tell me
She and I
something
are
about
college
her?
classmates. We haven't talked for a long time after graduation, but I did hear about her because of her divorce.
Is that the way you phrased that? She and I are college classmates? Wouldn't you say we were college classmates? I don't know. Feels wrong. About about marriage fraud? About the university? How did you do in college?
Lisa was no doubt a star student, straight A and beautiful. She was so popular that many people had a crush on her. At the time, my roommate, Anthony Bakelin, was also dating her, and they eventually got married.
Ooh.
I could only wish her the best.
Ooh. Another marriage. Sorry, did you say your roommate was married to her
Yeah,
during that time in
Anthony
college?
and she got married before graduation. Everyone knew. But they broke up shortly afterwards, and I don't know why.
Contact Anthony. Do you know how to get in touch with Anthony?
Sorry, I don't. He vanished from the world, and no one has heard anything about him.
When did that vanishing occur? Did it occur a couple of days after Lisa broke up with him? Anyway, what was his name? Anthony Bakerland. World Snooker Championship defending champion Anthony loses to Wilson. Oh, skiing accident and explosion. Jesus Christ. What do we read? Okay. Apparently we don't read the snooker championships, although I would have been interested in that. Alright, thanks medics after skiing incident. That? Okay. How about that? But this is relevant. Okay. Whatever. Where do we go from here? Fishing? No fishing target. There's nothing here. Anonymous call, only Walker. Here we can close that. Use a phishing call to get information from Lisa's classmates. Yeah, we have no phishing target. View the date from Lisa suffering from domestic violence. Yes, I'm aware when it was. Legal. How do I need to do that? It says here August the 9th. Right, just go through that again. I don't know. Yep. Already collected all of that. What do I do? Nothing to do here. What am I missing here? What did Lisa say? This is mailbox. Get clues from someone familiar with her. But I don't have access to her mailbox. I just have her email. I got password. Why can I not click on that? This is... Oh, never mind. I've already been in here. Yeah, I've got James Joyce. So lawyer's name. That's not really... Well, I guess I can search for his phone number online. Not Robert. James Joyce. If he's a lawyer, he's gonna have his number somewhere. Though none of these look like there is. Okay. No. What happens if I just type? Okay, no search results. But I had to try. What about Robert Cohen? No search results. Apparently not interesting. Anything else interesting in here? Probably not. Nothing interesting here. Okay, I can collect those bank statements. Guess that makes sense. Lisa spent a lot on luxury goods. Honestly, she didn't. She bought... She had one transaction on the 8th of June. And those are her bank statements for an entire year. I don't know how she's made so little bank transfers in over a year, but it's not the point. She spent $21,990 on one luxury good. That's completely fine. Actually, it might be multiple orders into one here, because I don't think any of those make up that amount of money on their own. Regardless of that, I don't see anything else necessarily in her mail. Yeah, she's not really got anything else here. That's fine. What else? Where else could I go? Can I crack something else? Already cracked her password. Does she have another one that I can crack? Not really sure where to go from here. What did D. Daniel say? Who's left by Harris? Who is Harris? Anyway, what about DeFoss? Is that not how you spell it? How do you spell it? No, you do spell it like that. There's nothing else among this. Got a lot from the operation log. Oh, well, that's not what I want. That's not her password for this account, I know that. What about her nickname as her password? No, obviously not. Can't fish anyone. No fishing target. Can't hack anyone. I can only call Walker. Oh, what about... Oh, okay, I didn't know I could do that. Okay. Okay, anything else in here? Doesn't look like it. Vanished from the world. Don't have anyone else to call. Nothing like that. That still says view the date of Lisa suffering from domestic violence. I know which date it is. It's August 9th. Right here. I just don't know what it means by view it. I'm viewing it currently. Doesn't make any sense. I wouldn't find anything else in the database, I don't think. Just if I... Yeah. No. That copy. Paste. Use a phone number this time. Not gonna give me anything else. Yeah, it's just the same thing as before. Did I miss anything in her tooth book? See, that's the point. That's why you submit a new password. Okay, does that mean I can't access it again? Or does it just mean I have to go through here yet again? Okay. Sure. Oh, there was something. Sure. Claims suffered domestic violence by Moody several times.
You are amazing. We found so much useful information already. Let's sort out what we got. Use inference at the top right to see what conclusions we can draw.
Yep. Oh. Start inference. Figure out whether Modi committed domestic violence based on what Lisa said. No. Well, technically, I can't tell she did not suffer from domestic violence. I can tell that she 100% lied about suffering from domestic violence in one scenario. That does not mean she never suffered from domestic violence. It just means that she definitely lied about it in this case and therefore cannot be fully trusted. What is the name of the ex-husband claimed by Lisa? By Lisa, the claim is Robert Cohen. From the clues collected, what can we learn? She has a lot of income recently. All the details show that Lisa is a liar. They do. They absolutely do.
You really sorted out all the clues. It's a pity that you didn't become a detective. Lisa is indeed a suspicious person. Maybe Modi's accusations are true. We should continue to find out the truth behind this incident.
What were his accusations? His accusations were basically, she didn't tell me that she had married someone else before. That's not a lot in terms of allegations, and we know that's true.
By the way, have you checked Modi's company? I think its name is DFOS.
I have, but the game told me there's nothing there. Don't tell me I have to type in DFOS network. That is not how a search engine works. Okay. DFOS network. Overview of company businesses. Sales and marketing. Through online media and other platforms, we can increase the popularity of your products in a short period. We can achieve your desired advertising effect by publishing massive numbers of comments. Oh yeah. Precise and effective. All content will be displayed to users directly, accurately, and effectively delivered to target customers. Types of services include merchandisers, events, people, etc. We own millions of accounts based on real user data across multiple platforms. Founder profile. Co-founder of the company, Kapil Modi. He looks quite different there. His skin color is a lot darker. And his eyes are somewhat different. Anyway, responsible for the company's operations and marketing strategy, which include business development and customer service. And Daniel Koch. Co-founder of the company. The head of technology is responsible for the company's data architecture, planning, data model, and outline implementation. Did I have anything else here to check? Yep, there we go. His email. And that gives us all database information we've got on him. Message board. Hey, thank you very much for the help. The service works well. Hello, this is Carter Harris of the SN Group. I hope to collaborate with you and look forward to your reply. Harris, that's the name from in here. Antoine, how should I contact you? Is it okay to email? Yeah, best service provider. Are you sure these businesses are legal? Do you have any relevant licenses? I don't think what you guys did is difficult. There is no technology involved. Shut up, Blaze. Okay. Let's check our database for Modi. Name. Supplementary info is the email. South Ormos. Alright, that should be enough to crack him. Just move all of those out of the way. Name, ID number, telephone number, house number, date of birth, and nickname. Let's crack him. Brilliant password as always. Okay. His password for what though? Probably his email. Maybe his HighTalk account. Let me check that first actually. Of course. No, apparently those passwords are only the passwords they use for their emails. Always their emails. Hello, I'm Lisa's friend. Hi Modi, I'm Lisa's friend. My name is Carter Harris. She recommended your company to me. I'm a representative of the SN Group. Recently we're planning to undertake a major project. I think we should have a discussion. We may even collaborate. My HighTalk is this. I look forward to contacting you. Okay. There, Carter Harris. I like how it basically says, okay, this is Carter Harris, but we hadn't figured out his name yet. Anything else in here? I don't think so. She just binged a company. This has a bad impact on you and our company, and I'm very worried about you. Okay? Don't worry, I'm consulting with a lawyer. It's unfortunate that you met this woman. She was a devil. Don't worry about it, Kappa. Everything will be okay. I'm consulting my lawyer friend. He's willing to help. Okay, his sister. I can't bear it anymore. My sister, what should I do? In the beginning, I really loved her so much and wanted to spend every second with her. So I gave her everything she wanted unconditionally. I let my guard down in front of her and she found out all the secrets of the company. Now she wants more, which I can't afford anymore. Okay, so she was blackmailing him. I see. Lisa has become extremely hysterical. I've been hiding for several days and dare not to return home. Now she is demanding a lot of money, else she will bring down the company. I wish I had listened to you at that time, Daniel. You found out that Lisa was not a good woman at the very beginning. I've had enough. This thing can't go any further. For everyone's sake, I will compromise. I won't let Lisa destroy our company. I'm so sorry, Daniel. When we started this company together, we gave it everything we got. But now, because of Lisa's problems, I've brought huge losses to the company. I'm sorry. Daniel, you are my best friend. It has been an honor to work with you. Yesterday, Lisa threatened me again. She said she would call the police and that our company would face an investigation. I don't know what to do now. I've been living in fear and remorse these past few days, and I apologize to everyone who works in our company. Now the only thing I can do is accept all responsibility and end this drama. You know how you accept responsibility? Not by suicide. Any other information in there? Nope. Anything I missed in here? No. Okay. Carter Harris, we can browse. Apparently. What is that? There is nothing else here. Either. That's got nothing to do with this. Okay, Carter Harris shared folder 2 drive. God. Can you imagine? Just googling someone else's name and the first thing comes up is their private Dropbox account. And once you click on the link, the first thing that comes up is a hint to their password.
Our industry is highly competitive. Just last month, in order to damage the reputation of our company, they hired a cyber army to spread rumors. That's despicable.
And you want to?
Actually, I know what kind of business you run. Let me cut to the chase. I want to give my old friend a taste of his own medicine.
Oh, I see.
We want to manipulate public opinion on a massive scale. I know this is a gray area, but I'm sure you have a lot of experience.
You are a good friend of my wife, so I have nothing to hide. You are right. We have millions of fake accounts that can be used to sway the country's public opinion. Even the precious presidential election needed our help.
But will these fake accounts be seen through?
Do not worry, absolutely not. We are using real users' avatars, profiles, and data. Our fake accounts are indistinguishable from the real ones. We have more than 300 successful cases. I can show you if you want.
You've done wonderful jobs before. I think I can trust you. The volume that I want to carry out is very large. Will you be able to handle it?
Of course there is no problem. We may appear to be a small data company, but the actual size of our business is far beyond everyone's imagination. We operate in the gray area, so staying low profile is important.
Very good. What about the price?
We are all friends, of course. The price will be the fairest. What we need to do is sign 2 contracts. Do you understand that?
Excuse me? What do you mean by 2 contracts?
Let me explain. For the purpose of avoiding taxes, we need to sign a fake contract with lower fees. But of course we will sign another real contract that has the actual fees. Don't worry, work will be carried out according to the real contract.
Oh, I get it.
Yep, everything highly illegal. That's not a gray area. Alright. There we got a couple more connections here. I can search for Daniel Kosh as well. His toothbook. And apparently he'll coach the national team again. Okay. Good. Well, collect that first. Okay. The hardworking programmers are all working overtime. The app we developed is online. Thank you, everyone. The election is coming. Support Brown with me. What happened to him made me very sad. Modi and I were classmates at Gauti University. Over the years we have worked together to start Defos, but I didn't expect young Modi to leave us so soon. The road ahead is still long. We will take Modi's unfulfilled dreams and work harder. Yeah, okay. Seeing what Modi's ex-wife said on TV, I think I have to say something. Modi and I have known each other for 15 years. He is a calm and rational person. I don't believe he could commit violence against Lisa. On the contrary, 1 week before the incident, Lisa and her mother came to company to make big trouble. They came for the money.
Great. We found a lot of information again. Go ahead and see what we can conclude this time.
Alright. Another inference. How can you tell that Modi is under great mental stress? Daniel said that Lisa has harassed Modi. What is the dirt on Modi? Both of them. What happened to Modi's company? Modi closed a major business deal? Business struggling with possible bankruptcy? I guess possible bankruptcy in the case that Lisa exposes things. I guess so. We found the real reason why Modi had committed suicide.
Although Modi is guilty, this result is still very sad. After all, he did love Lisa before, yet look at how Lisa is treating him. But I think there is still more to the story. We should ask Lisa how this happened. Modi's sister seems to be preparing to sue Lisa. We can pretend to be a lawyer and get testimony from Lisa. Come on, maybe this is also solace for Modi.
Alright. What is happening? Oh, that's the end of the demo. Alright. It's an interesting cutoff point for the demo, but I guess it makes sense. If you make a demo and you sort of make a case, end the demo in the middle of the case so that people want to buy the game, want to find out how it ends. Makes sense, I guess. Alright, that was the demo to Cyber Manhunt. I actually enjoyed it. Like, I enjoyed the storyline of it. There were some aspects where I thought, okay, this is a bit ridiculous. Some of the password things, some of the Google searches. But overall, I quite liked it. There's one aspect about these games that I always hate, which is just the, oh, you missed this tiny little detail? Well, you better find it unless you can't continue. And in this case, I don't even remember what it was. It was just like one little tiny detail that I didn't click on during the mail. And yeah. Also things like you should check or you should look at the date that domestic abuse apparently happened. That's a bit unclear. Because yes, I know obviously it happened the day before that picture, but I don't know if I have to do anything in regards to that to progress the game. Because at that point, you know, I didn't know what else I would have to do, so that being there kind of made it a bit more difficult to be sure what you had to do to progress. But anyway, yep, overall, pretty interesting game. And yeah, thanks for watching this week's Indie Sunday. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope to see you again next time. Bye.